What's going on, everyone? Mario here with Neko Prince. Today's video is going to be something a bit different. We're not going to be covering anything when it comes to t-shirts. What we're going to be talking about today is what I did and what could potentially help you actually succeed with your business, or to just overall succeed in your career, or at least in what you want to do, or to get started in what you want to do. Pretty much put you on the right path to something that's going to make you happy. So to start, those of you that have been following me for a while, you all know that I used to work IT. I used to work in an office. I used to do tech support, help desk, and I would do the same thing over and over and over every single day from, I think it was like 8, or in my case like 8:45, because I would always get there late, to about, well, 5 or 6. You know, your typical 9 to 5. And I absolutely hated it. I was bored. I felt undervalued, even though my manager was really cool. He was younger than me, and we always found that it was kind of funny. But overall, he was really cool. It was just like company policies and, head honcho and stuff. That's kind of where it started to really suck. But aside from that, I really just didn't like being told, hey, you need to go do this. So I decided I'm finally just gonna do what I want to do. I'm gonna print t-shirts. I'm gonna see where that takes me. And I finally took that plunge. Now, I know a lot of people take that plunge and then they just quit. And I know this because personally it happened like 3 or 4 times. I tried to start a t-shirt business quite a few different times. It never worked out and I gave up. But this time it was real. This time I was going to get it done, and I did. Now, I'm not going to talk about the marketing and everything I did for my t-shirt business because that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to tell you that when you start your business, or when you start what you want to do, you need to be flexible. You need to essentially go with the flow. You need to be like water, and you need to adapt like a water bender. I've been watching Avatar and I absolutely love the show. So please excuse these nerdy references. But it's true. In the show, I think they said something along the lines of, you need to be flexible like water. You need to be able to adapt like it. And it's 100% true. So hear me out. I started off with my t-shirt business, right? I started off trying to market my business on TikTok, and I did it the wrong way. I started bringing in people that wanted to learn how to actually create their own business, or how to start printing t-shirts at home, rather than attracting the audience that wants to buy the actual t-shirt. The reason behind this is because I was using the wrong hashtags, and I was essentially targeting the wrong demographic on social media, in this case TikTok, but that's for a whole other video. If you want me to cover social media topics, if you want me to help you grow on social media and let you know the tips and tricks I've been using to start growing my accounts, let me know down in the comments below. Now, I'm not promising you some extremely crazy growth or anything like that, but it is steady. It's slow, but it's steady. And that's what you want when it comes to social media. You want to grow your audience slowly because you want people that actually enjoy your content. You want people that find value in your content and will be loyal viewers or loyal watchers. Now, of course, if a video goes viral, then you can expect a nice little influx of followers. I'm digressing, that's beside the point. So when it came to my TikTok account, I started bringing in the wrong people. I started bringing in people that wanted to learn how to start their own t-shirt business. So instead of stopping what I was doing and rethinking what I was doing and actually trying to target a particular demographic of people that wanted to purchase the shirts, I was already bringing in a good amount of traffic in this particular sector, in the entrepreneurial educational sector. So I decided, you know what? Let me just go with it. And I kept making videos on TikTok. And my audience kept growing and growing and growing because, for one, I was interacting with the community. I was letting everybody know, hey, I'm here for you. If you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. Which, if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments. I try to get to all the comments as quick as I can. Sometimes it takes me a little bit, but at the end of the day, or at the end of the week, I usually get back to them. But I kept pushing out content that was teaching more and more specifics about making t-shirts, about how to print t-shirts, different tips and tricks. And mind you, this is not where I had originally started. While I was doing this, I was still starting to grow my t-shirt brands. I was trying to grow my Etsy account. I was trying to grow a nerdy t-shirt brand that I was starting as well. But one thing that I realized was really gaining some traction was my TikTok account. And I realized, hey, there's a lot of people that do this on like YouTube and stuff. And you could potentially make money. You can get monetized. Might not be right away. Might take years, but it's possible. So I figured, you know what? Let me dive into this as well. I'm not giving up everything else I was doing. I'm not giving up the t-shirt printing because, of course, that was bringing in money and it was working. But this was working too, and I kind of accidentally fell into this. Kind of accidentally found it. So let me start to divert some of my efforts from printing t-shirts or marketing my t-shirts and start putting it into content creation. So I started doing everything at the same time. I started printing my t-shirts, and while I was printing those t-shirts, I took that time to make videos, to make instructional videos, to make tips and tricks, to make whatever it was. And lo and behold, both my t-shirt business and my content creation or my TikTok and social media channels also started growing. So you see where I'm getting at? Instead of completely cutting off what I was doing and bringing in this particular demographic of people, I went with it. I could have decided, you know what? I don't want this. I'm going to scratch this off right now, and I'm going to focus, or I'm going to refocus my marketing or my targeting to people that want to purchase the shirts. But no, I kept at that. And then I also tried a few different strategies by maybe starting a few different accounts to try to target those other people. You have to also think of it this way. Once you get the ball rolling on something, you kind of want to keep it going. The TikTok algorithm was already pushing me out to entrepreneurs and people that were interested in crafting and t-shirts. So if I decided to cut that out and start trying to market to people that wanted to purchase t-shirts, that was going to be really hard to do because I would have to essentially pull out of one demographic and tell TikTok one way or another, hey, show me to these people, not these people. And honestly, at that point, it's better to just start a new account and go directly for the audience that you're going for. So 3 years later, here we are with my YouTube growing and with my Instagram slowly growing as well. TikTok has been growing too, but nobody knows the fate of TikTok, at least not at this point in time. So we'll see what happens with that. But either way, I still post on all my different platforms. And if you're not following me in any of the other ones, all of the links are going to be in the description down below, but you can also check out the handles over here. Make sure to follow me on everything. Also, if you're still watching, make sure you hit that subscribe button because obviously you're enjoying this video. So pretty much what I'm trying to say with this video is just go with what's working. Go with the flow. If you accidentally stumble across something that is working for you or that you're good at, why not give it a shot? Why not follow it and see if it leads anywhere? If it doesn't, just cut it off and that's it. But if it does, you never know what that could lead to. The whole point of starting my t-shirt business was to be able to ultimately quit my job to print t-shirts. Now, I quit my job to print t-shirts and make videos. I get companies hitting me up sometimes to review some different products in exchange for a video. So I've been getting some pretty cool things to just make videos. And that's freaking awesome. There are so many different ways to be able to grow your business or your personal brand, especially now with the internet and with social media and with everything just being so connected. Everything just works so well together that you need to be taking advantage of this. You need to take advantage of all of the resources you have at your disposal simply by just having a phone. I literally started all of my content through my phone. I started my t-shirt business through my phone, all by marketing it online through different social media platforms. If you're doing something and you find something accidentally, just go with it. Just dip your toes, see if you like it, see if it works. Don't immediately outlaw something or don't immediately disregard something just because it's not in your immediate scope or your immediate line of sight, I guess you can say, or in something that you can immediately think of. There's a lot of opportunities in a lot of different things. So just go with the flow. I cannot stress this enough. Just go with the flow. Go with what's working for you. Now, that's not to say don't put any effort in something that's not working for you, because obviously you're going to need to put effort somewhere, right? Especially if you want things to work out. At the end of the day, yeah, this started working for me. Content started working, but I needed to put effort behind it. I needed to put a lot of time into actually recording the videos, making sure they're good videos, making sure they're quality videos with good information, editing the videos. So at the end of the day, it is an investment. It's a huge investment of time. But if you see something that's actually starting to work, why not invest a couple of extra hours throughout the week to be able to see if it picks up, to be able to see if it works out? I know a lot of people are thinking, I don't have time throughout the week. And trust me, neither did I. Neither do I. At the time I was working full time. I think he was 2 at the time as well. I had a 2-year-old, a crazy, terrible 2. And I had my business. I had my t-shirts that I was printing. And then on top of that, I was also making videos. So do you know what time I was going to sleep? Sometimes around 2 or 3. To wake up again at 6 to start the day over again. To go back to my 9 to 5. During my break, I wouldn't eat. Well, yeah, I would eat sometimes. But I would eat on the go. So I would either pick something up on the go, which I know I was wasting money, but whatever. But I would eat on the go. And during my lunch break, I would run whatever errand I could that was next to me. If I needed to go to my supplier to pick up some t-shirts, I would do that during my break because there was no other time for me to do that. It's hard. And trust me, I know it's hard because not sleeping, it takes a toll on you, especially if you have a kid and you're waking up early and you're trying not to pretty much fall asleep at a super boring job, right? So overall, it was difficult, but it's worth it. The hustle is that. It's a hustle. You need to be able to hustle. You need to be able to motivate yourself to get what you want. You need to be able to motivate yourself to succeed. And even at the point that I'm at right now, I'm not where I fully want to be. There's a lot more that I see ahead that I'm looking to achieve with what I'm currently doing. But with that being said, if any other avenues open up, I'm willing to explore them. I'm willing to put some extra time into those avenues or into those other opportunities to see if it works. So that's pretty much all I had to say. The point of this video, like I said, was go with the flow. Going with the flow is what helps me succeed, and hopefully it's what can help you succeed as well. Huge thank you to everyone for watching. I know this was a totally different video than what I usually cover, so hopefully you liked it. If you did, or if you didn't, let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you made it this far, obviously you enjoyed the video. Make sure you smash that like button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that little bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos in the t-shirt business, because that's pretty much what we cover on this channel, aside from crafting and how you can succeed as an entrepreneur and a few other things from time to time. So huge thank you to everyone for watching once again. My name is Mario with Neko Prince. Catch you guys next time. Peace.